Just want to make sure the stream is steady. Probably shouldn't stream today because I'm feeling rather tired, but we can continue singles. Don't think I'm playing doubles. No. There's a shorter streak than I realised, but that's fine. I think doubles can wait. We'll just do singles. I'll do level 50. There's no reason to do it over open. Just give it a few minutes to make sure the internet is stable before I go in. So if my internet drops, I'll have to change streaming ideas. Alright, cool. I'm seeing no drop frames. I'm gonna go in. The swap count is catching up in open slightly, but 50 has the advantage right now. And where is my team file? So that I can show it on stream. Next opponent. No type, no phrase? No phrase. I'm not sure how much commentary will happen today. I've got quite a... I'm running quite low on my throat reserves. Well, I think it's a fairly straightforward team. Happy Easter, yes. I only just got back from family stuff. Do I want to think about this? I was just kind of assuming I'd be taking Meganey and Milo and the Rock. It's slightly fire weak. I think it's better than being Earthquake week though, of double weakness on Regirock and Metagross. And I'm double Electric weak with Milo, Aero, and those are probably the Pokemon that will go in the back. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not sure what to lead. It's not going to be Exploud or Aero, I think. The Rock. I might lead Meganium. I don't normally like leading with those kind of sets, but Meganium, Rock, and Milo feel correct to me. Go with that, I think. So Nidoqueen, slightly less likely to be 1 and 2 because of high risk, but it can definitely be any of them. I think it's definitely going to be staying in Earthquake, or we go Regirock. If we switch out on a potential sludge bomb, do we stay in for a potential earthquake? I mean, even if we switch out on, like, aerial ace, do we stay in? I think we're kind of locked in to stay in. Don't want to lose Regirock this early. It is viable to switch and curse. Just don't crit me. No, dude. I played one turn. I guess I just revenge with Surf, right? It's either Surf or I try and do the curse setup and risk a crit. The focus band on Nido 1 makes it a little bit awkward to ever do an attack. Sneedo Queen. There's probably no ground in the back, which means Regirock is probably fine. Here comes the sun. I think I'm okay in a 2v2. Okay, that's not good news. It's quite likely to be 4, 5, or 6. It's also not male. I'm getting really punished for this crit, aren't I? Lichtensmelten. Well, let's check Clapras 5. I mean 6 on the Rain Dance AI again. Because we're fast in Lapras 6, it's not broken. Okay. Do I just test for water absorb? It doesn't have to be an electric one, I guess. So maybe I should prepare more for the others. I'm not even sure what I'd want to do most against the Oko sets in terms of risking bringing Regirock in or not. Probably is better to switch. But only if it's the Oko, I think. Just thinking, do I even have the do I even have enough damage to kill it if it is water absorb? Okay. I kind of need it to not be water absorb or not be a deadly one. Oh, it's Thunderbolt as well. And that's big damage. It's totally 4. Hmm. I'm so tired. I want to do damage to make sure that Rockslide Earthquake kills, I guess. It's probably 2 blizzards. It's going to be hard to fit those in while dodging paralysis. It's hard to know how useful Milo is going to be in this match. That's what I'm struggling with. Let's just hit 2 blizzards, I think. And then I'll switch. If we get paralyzed, I probably just sack Milo. Nice crit. Okay. I'm not sure if I've done enough. It's probably too late for Milo, though. I think Milo's done, yeah. Okay, that was a good roll. I was not expecting that much damage. There's no way it's Quagsire Lapras. Quagsire Lapras Nidoqueen. That is nonsense. It could have been Nidoqueen 1, right? It's a bit more likely to be Quag 2 or 4. I mean, I just Earthquake. I definitely just Earthquake. It's 4. Please don't miss the free shot, I guess. I could go for my own curse, but I think it's wrong. Oh my god. Crit it, I guess. Okay. What a curse match. Nidoqueen crits Meganium on turn 1, and then after Meganium faints, it's Quagsire and Lapras in the back. And Lapras gets 2 crits. What was it? 2 crits in... No, was it 3 crits? 2 or 3 crits in 8 attempts with a paralysis? Oh. But Regirock didn't choke. It didn't. It did a good job against Lapras. So that was Water Absorb Lapras 4. I'm probably taking nothing. Flow. Okay. I'm a little bit weak into Flow. Particularly if it's an accidental Sun team with a Grass and a Fire type. I think it was a mistake to play. I'm very tired. What could go wrong? Because there's no hacks items. I outspeed all of them. I kill all of them. Not going for a setup with Regirock against Manectric. Well, that was probably Manectric too. And this is an interesting switch in. The electric is out of the way. It's very likely the last Pokemon is water, fire, or grass. I kind of want Meganium against everything except the fire. I think I just go Milo. Because I have Regirock for the potential fire type. What Pokemon have ended your runs before? How? Oh, loads. Loads. Lift me up, lift me up. I'm just going Milo. Okay. I see no reason not to just go for the free shot. To be a little bit careful of pressure with Protect. The Protect is quite random. I kind of want to wait for it. There we go. Yeah, it's most likely Blastoise 1. It has to be Blastoise 1. God, I'm so out of it. How do I lose to Blastoise 1? It feels basically impossible. It's fine. Even if it crit me with Pump, it's fine because Meganium's faster. So that was definitely Manectric 2 for the weather quote. No type, high risk. Melody, Taurus, okay. Taurus is not a surprise on high risk. I kind of want to go Regirock, to be honest. Like, what am I doing if it's... What am I doing if it's 2? I think I like going Regirock even if it is 2. It's gonna curse. I'm probably gonna curse once. It's probably a mistake to do more than that. In terms of risking Earthquake crits. If it's 4, I might attack immediately. It's 1. It's guaranteed to Earthquake now. Do I go back to Meganium? I can just go back to Meganium and use Giga Drain. I'm just wondering if I'd rather go Milo or Meganium. Taking damage on Meganium can be a good thing. I do have the Slackberry outspeed. It's just the risk of a crit. Earthquake into Thrash crit scares me a bit. Probably is better to go Milo for that reason. Go for the recover. Yeah, I think what I'll do is attract. Do I want to attract? Yeah, we'll do it this way round. Probably not getting a better opportunity than this. Unless I want to go Regirock on the Thrash. Like, it's fine to come back in again if it does go for Swagger. Is Swagger impeded by the fact it's low HP? No. It's not. Okay. Okay, I actually kind of want to self-hit. Because then I can go Regirock with Thrash. Okay. See, it's high risk. High risk on Taurus is just facade. So the final one is high risk. I'm very proud to say I've never played League. So let's not self it. Brick break. Okay. Kind of want to go back then. Let's heal and go back. If it does quick claw, it won't scary face, but that's fine. Almost want to switch because of that. It's probably better to stay in. Brick break crit on Meganium, like I would just heal it. Nice quick claw. We'll pretend that quick claw also would have activated on Milo. If I'd switched back again. Gengar. It obviously has to be a Destiny Bond set. Always enduring, right? Destiny Bond for high risk. Okay, so it's 4. Just wondering if there's an ordering that makes more sense. I think it doesn't matter. Perhaps it's better to go Regirock first. Because, like, Psychic crit on Milo with a drop into another Psychic crit, and then it can Destiny Bond on Regirock, right? Whereas Regirock probably lives to crits, and Regirock can't be dropped. Just hit the Rock Slide. So Gengar 4 is a good Pokemon when you have it an IV advantage. I do not like Gengar 4 without it. Fire. High risk. Well, that's overheat. I think I don't overreact. I don't have to get rid of Meganium. Meganium is faster than the vast majority of these fire types. I've got Earthquake. I've got Endure Flail. I can use Meganium against a non-fire type. Bringing Feraligatr 2 onto the team just seems wrong. I think Meganium is much better. I think I'll look back on the draft and think I did it wrong. Yes, that's a good start to the match. I think I just go... Well, it is high risk. I do just want to go Regirock. It wouldn't be bad to go through Milo, though. Moltres 4 is going to double-edge, though. Probably is better. It probably is better to go straight to Regirock. Is it all? It's just a spreadsheet. It's just showing what the spreadsheet shows. If you go onto my Discord or Alex's Discord or the Smogon thread, they all have a link to the spreadsheet. I think I'd just rather go Regirock. I don't need a big setup here. This does dramatically reduce the chance of Charizard being on this team. I think my voice is slightly dying, which is fair. Just thinking about Steel Wing and Curse, and if I want to encourage that or not. Let's rest, I think, first. Just to cover for a crit scenario. Okay, it's 2. That's fine. I need to be a tiny bit careful of the fact that double team and pressure can stall out Rock Slide quite quickly. I've turned it down. I'm not turning it down further. My gut is saying not to risk running out of Rock Slides. Still quite likely to protect as well, even after it gets to double teams. I think I can afford 2 more. And then I'll go back to Milo. Okay. We do hit. Okay, big. So there's the non-fire. It was Moltres 2, right? Let's double team. It is quite tempting to just use Blizzard. It might be better. It might be a better idea to surf, though. One is going to actually counter quite often. Spore is not as encouraged as people might think. I'm a little bit concerned about 4, I guess. I'm always a bit concerned about 4. It can be Breloom Fee, because Item Clause doesn't work like that in Gen 3. In Gen 4, it would not be Breloom Free, though. I don't think Attract is out of the option as well. I actually quite like Attract. If it does go for Spore, we do activate Marvel. Okay, it goes immediately for Spore. That does reduce the chance of 4, though. Well, one sec. So knowing it's probably not 4, I think I'd rather just Blizzard. Okay. Surely that's 2. So 2 is docile. No investment, right? Because of leech. Yeah, it's docile. Could probably stay in for another 2 turns. Getting hit by Focus Punch on Meganium on purpose is probably quite a good idea. The last fire type can't be Charizard because it's a fire spec. So Earthquake will be active on it, and Regirock can beat it. Is there a flaw in this plan? I'm not seeing one. Basically, I just surf. Okay. So the worst line here is that I surf, miss Bright Powder, and then Focus Punch still hits. Bruh, I don't. Why do I say anything? It's really bad because now it can also spore Meganium. Oh. Just thinking. If I'd hit that surf, I probably would go Regirock. Fuck. It's very tricky here, isn't it? Might be lost, actually, if it does play it properly. There's always a chance that Breeding chokes. I might have to go Regirock first. The problem with that is that I'm kind of saying I'm going all in on Meganium killing the last fire type, which is not very likely. Or the final fire type doesn't have a strong enough move to kill Regirock. What do you mean? Like a tier list? I don't have a. I haven't made a tier list for Gem 3. It took a very long time to make the Gem 4 tier list. And people complained about it a lot, and I don't think I'm going to make one for Gem 3. Okay, there's quite a major reason to go. Regirock isn't there. Like, I just need to damage it. Hmm. I don't know if there's a way through the worst case scenario of Spore Leech. It's going to heal too much, isn't it? And it's very difficult to always switch in on a known Focus Punch. It doesn't exist, basically. No. And face. Got a strong feeling I'm meant to go Regirock. I think going Meganium. If I go Meganium and I get Spored, it might be over. I'm so pissed that it bright powdered on that turn. I was going to switch to Meganium on the focus to get the safe flail. I think it has to be Regirock. There are disagreements between other forum guides. What other forum guides? You're going to have to be more specific about what you're asking for. I'm not sure what you mean. There are resources. There are websites. I just don't know what you mean. Do I have a very large delay? Okay, I'm going to assume silence in chat means that I'm not listening anymore. Searching for a rescue light. Best of luck. We're not getting lucky. The open level guide. Did I write an open level guide? Are you talking about like a really old guide that's written by a really bad player? Frontier Ace, I don't know. I've been away all day. I don't know. I need to I need to play this out. This is a horrendous scenario. Just do that again. Keep doing that. Really old guide. If it's written by Glenn, it's shit. I'll be blunt. Like, he's just so wrong about so many of the sets. There's the Spore. Unfortunately, I cannot risk switching on Giga Drain. We go now. And if we get crit or bright powdered, it's just over. How likely was Focus Punch there over Spore? I'm not sure what turn you mean. If Focus Punch kills, it will always be used over Spore. Fuck. Don't think I can narrow this down very much, and I don't think it matters. Okay. I guess it's a good thing it's not 4. Oh, Ford does have Shadow Ball. Okay. Okay. No point using rest. Okay. Okay, let's just kill it. The third time it's spawned, yeah, it's random. It's more likely to focus punch. It has like a 60 point. Is it like a 61% chance to get a +1 score on not the first turn? But yeah, it's still like a 20% chance it uses Spore. And no, it's actually a bit different to that because it can also Giga Drain. That was scary. Freaking Breloom. Unfortunately, can't take Breloom. It's not very good when that the IV advantage. Water type. Water high risk. Basically means Oko and Countercoat. There are a few of them that have actual high risk moves as well. I think Breloom has to be a trap. If I take Breloom, I have to risk the Lum or Chesto berry sets on a lot of the Watermons. I don't think I drop Regirock. I think we keep. Yeah, this round has been horrendous. I mean, the round started off with a Sludge Bomb crit on Meganium, and then we almost lost because it was a no-spec trainer with Lapras and Quagsire. That's very cursed. Finn with Blastoise. Again, we are expecting Countercoat. I'm very tempted to just Earthquake this. Okay. I think I'd rather Milo got frozen. Okay. That's fine. It might be half an option to kind of half switch stall so we can get Overgrow, but Blastoise only needs to crit or freeze once and that's over. No, we don't want to kill with crit. Not early. Kang. High risk Kang. It is more likely to be the shit set. I quite like just using Recover. If it's Kang 1, that's fine, I think. Okay, it's not. Do I want to lose to an Earthquake crit on Curse? Particularly when Particularly when the last Pokemon is going to be a water type anyway. I don't think that makes sense. I also don't really want to take the damage on Meganium, even though it's not very much. I guess I could Earthquake, Giga Drain. It's not too bad. It might be an idea to PP stall Earthquake as well. Time to make a decision on that, I think. The curse setup is probably pretty irrelevant. No, no, no. It can be free. Item clause in Gen 4 applies globally, but item clause in Gen 3 only applies to one particular team. Do I care about finding out what this is? Maybe. It's also very dangerous to give this a turn, though. It's pumping. Big pump. It's King Draw 1. It's difficult to do a tier list for Gen 3 because some Pokemon are okay with 31 IVs and some of them aren't. And some of them are okay at 31 and 3 and some of them aren't. So, like, you kind of need a tier list for 31 IV and for 3 IV, I think. Upcoming opponent. Psychic. Okay, it's the Lati quote. It is a bit tempting to take Kingdra, isn't it? I'm a bit uncomfortable having to hit Blizzard. I mean, it would largely be similar. The Pokemon that are good at 31 IV are generally good at 3 IV as well, and vice versa. Icy Wind is quite a nice option against the Latias. The thing is, it doesn't have to be Latias or Latios. Like, my team is not bad into them. In some ways, I might be slightly more afraid of a really lucky Metagross. Got one match after this, which is why it's a consideration. If this was the last match, I think I probably I probably would drop Milo, even though it's got leftovers and really good special defense and recover. I think I'm too far ahead to lose to anything else. Ba, 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 ba. I used to think Gen 3 was more interesting, Gen 3 Factory, but the more you play, the more you start to come to realize it's kind of about just taking the 31 IV Pokemon. Like, it's the opposite of Gen 4, where you kind of want to almost never switch. It's a little bit boring. Yeah, Gen 3 is definitely easier to get gold in. It's a reasonable challenge, unlike Gen 4, which is unreasonable. Oh, what do I do against Egg? Because I've got time to go back if it's Egg 1. So, Egg is a weird one, a really weird one. I'm kind of feeling staying in. Like, Egg 4 is going to Psychic, it's not going to Sludge Bomb me. Does it matter if it's Egg 1 being broken? No. It's not broken. How far behind am I if Egg 2 goes Curse Sleep Powder? Not too bad. And if Egg did explode, what would I want to take the explosion? Probably Meganium. I'm a little bit nervous of Egg 2. And Explosion from Egg 3. I think Egg 4 and Egg 1 I think I'm okay against. I feel like Psychic would have done more, but okay. Like, I really think I just Endure Flail, and if Endure fails because of poison, and Flail fails, or Flail because of Bright Powder, then I just Blizzard. And if I miss Blizzard and it explodes, then GG, I guess. There's not going to be a better plan than that, is there? Just don't poison me. Lol, okay. Well, that's shit. I think that's Blizzard. I can panic as much as I want about the accuracy and the fact that it's got Bright Powder as well, but I just Blizzard. Nice. Okay. At least he didn't explode. Okay. I'm ready for Latte. Gardevoir. Gardevoir coming in here is not good news, though. It does suggest Thunderbolt. A Magical Leaf is more common than Thunderbolt, actually. Easy to forget that. So it's not one of the Bright Powder sets. One is actually quite scary as well, isn't it? Very difficult to go Regirock into a Magical Leaf. I don't know if we've got a lot of choice here, really. The interesting one would be 6. I guess there's also 7. I guess against 7 I'd want to stay in really badly. It's not very likely to be 7 though. Okay. Psychic. Good damage. Four would have Thunderbolted. It's not too much damage for 2. 5 also not enough. 6 would have Thunderbolted. It is actually free, isn't it? Because 7 is no investment. It's a Destiny Bonder. HR, yes. Explosion. It's definitely free though. If it gets a drop, I might have to switch. Do we really two-shot? This feels very wrong. Not quite. I could recover again. I'm just a bit nervous about giving it more and more chances to get a drop. Okay. Psychic Specialist indeed. So that was Lum, Guard 3, Bright Powder, Egg 4. Which does narrow this down a bit. It can't be high risk. So 3, 4, 7. It can have a super effective move because it's the same type matchup from my side as Gardevoir. Hey VBs. Okay, I can analyze this as much as I want. I'm just kicking Surf. Just Surf and Earthquake. Shell Bell. It's good news though. No hacks. I'm a 7 in a row. Nice going. No type. High risk. Don't see much of a reason to switch really. I think a Destiny Bond guard could have been cool, but not free IV guard free. Metagross 7. Not a big fan. Egg 4 is a cool mon, but again it's a liability most of the time, right? Too many polarizing matchups. Alonzo, Flareon. The Friends reunited. I'm a little bit worried about 4. I also don't want to be sand attacked. Clear body OP. Curse. Okay, I'm not engaging on the stool war further than this. No, we're just killing you, I'm sorry. I could boost more, but it's entering dangerous territory with allowing Shadow Ball crit at +4. Whiskash. It's high risk. It's very likely to be free, isn't it? Flareon 2 was Quick Claw. There was a small reason to switch here, but I think I'm staying in. I think I'm too stubborn. Okay. And now you rest. I don't think I want to play around with Sleep Talk either. Sleep Talk Fisher. That's fine. Okay. What's lost? So it's not Scizor 2. Come on, I'm very aware of Scizor 1. But I think I always beat Scizor 1, unless it gets extreme luck. Extreme luck with Focus Band. I kind of want to curse because of free. Okay, that's not free. Do I want to rest? Protection against double crit, but I give it another chance to potentially get a Silverwind Omni boost. I feel like I just attack. Extreme bright bad luck to win from here, really. Okay. It was very nice that couldn't be Scizor 2, because Scizor 2 would have been a bit spooky there. With Sword Dance into crit. We keep going. I feel like I just keep going. Like, it is a Noland round. I am not feeling great today. This is really lame to play it for like an hour though, right? Just play more. Like, it's either that or I play doubles. Honestly, I'd rather play singles than doubles. Just in a fatigued state, doubles feels like it would just tilt me. Yeah, but I stream Factory like once a week, right? Yeah, yes, Stab, yeah. But Stab is applied to the previous Pokemon. Okay, that's a considerable upgrade. I was worried about the Quag Rapidash start. Victory Bowl 1. Okay, never mind. I was about to say I'm taking something really tragic here, but it's fine. Kingdra, Gardevoir is a decent core. We got Synchronize. The third Pokemon here is a bit weird, right? I mean, it's probably Quag. And by third, I mean first. I could lead Kingdra, put Quag in the back so I don't lose to Blissey. And Regice doesn't roll me. Snorlax would still be a bit scary though. I just don't think Victory Bell 1 is ever being taken unless it's a unforgivable draft. Jinx 1 is it's much less bad than Victory Bell, but it's still a big risk. I don't know, Rapidash choose like an enemy mon. No Lum. It would be great to know when the game is generating drafts, how often it actually hits item clause and has to reroll. I wonder how often that happens. Like my guess would be maybe once on average. Maybe that's an overestimation. Dave probably knows how often it rerolls because of item clause. Okay, there he is. Kingdra 2. I totally just typed Meganium instead of Gardevoir. Those are two very different Pokemon. I don't know. I don't think that's a good enough reason to to instantly run away. My guess was 1, like about 1. It was no phrase doesn't mean very much for Vaporeon because endurance and prep are a little bit rare. Vaporeon form might be a bit of an issue. It does have to get rather lucky, but it could be an issue. There are so many scenarios in the factory and the frontier where I am completely convinced that Trace is better than Synchronize. Well, unfortunately, we're Synchronize. What do the blue stats mean underneath the moves? If you're talking about the draft, those were the EVs, what they were invested in. Every factory set is invested in 2 or 3 stats, I think. I don't think there's any exceptions to that. There's a few bugged ones. You are free because there's no Lum. Kind of think I just stay in. Bum bum. Yeah, the brain streams are weird. They have like 6 and like 106 and 100 and yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's just bizarre though. All factory sets, including the early rounds? I feel like that might not be true. Why do I switch to guard here? I think I might rather guard get frozen. It's fine, it's the water. We'll keep Kingdra in for the water. Zatty. If it is Zatu too, I can just come out next turn, it's fine. There's no rush on it. Zatu free. It's faster than me. Welcome back, Vaporeon. I kind of just want to be on rest, but I don't want to give it time to acid pass again. I would otherwise just PP stall Ice Beam. Okay. I'm not in a hurry. I don't want to crit you. Free is the super fast Zatu. Well, it's the fast one. I don't know what counts as super fast. Okay, that's completely fine. Okay. Just in case I had any thoughts about taking Zatu or Vaporeon. Supremacy. Give me a reason not to do it. Amphi 1 is slower, so it's not broken on weather. I probably do get a free switch quite often. Like, the Thunder Wave is extremely likely, and Amphi 3 is whatever. Amphi 3 is like actually weirdly annoying. There are definitely brain teams with a four-way split. Let's go Quag. I'm a little bit sensitive about the HP on Quag. It's fine. It's good into Thunder Wave. Okay. I had half ideas about going back, but I don't think I ever am actually. I don't want to rush this, but I don't think I'd ever be doing anything but Earthquake. I definitely don't want to give it 2 chances to crunch. I don't want to let it potentially flash. Nice quick claw. Unless it was raw. I think raw not possible on the first turn, surely. Unless it's very different to Gen 4 AI. Okay. Can definitely be any. Okay, so it's obviously 2. Yeah. Yeah, someone on Riley's server asked for the asked for how it worked, and I told them, and I gave them a lowdown of the entire way that it works with screen capture. I'll have to quite significantly refactor to release it entirely, though. Am I getting my comeuppance for the fact that last round was so hard and was so unlucky, and now this round's just piss easy? I mean, I've still got Nolan to come. Will I debrand the release? I probably just released the way that the WebSocket works. Honestly, I kind of meant to just click curse, but I held A too long. Mischievous. It's actually a little bit tempting to use Sludge Bomb. I think it's too good to go Kingdra. Okay, it's the Trapper. Nothing to do here except try and do it. Might as well hit the Pokemon on the back. Or would I rather Surf, Ice Beam, or Dragon Breath? First one was Raichu. Second one, Mischievous. Doesn't tell me much about the final type. Mischievous at half health is obviously not going to win. It's basically a 3 versus 1. Just don't want to land Quagsire on its own at the end against Mischievous. That's the only thing. I don't know, I probably just released it on GitHub, right? I mean, I think... I'm not saying it's not useful, because I appreciate it in my streams, and I think it does improve my streams, but what this overlay is doing is identical to looking it up on a spreadsheet. And when I'm streaming, I can't actually see it. Like, I have to close the game like this to actually see the overlay in OBS. I think I'd rather just do damage. There's an argument for Dragon Breathing, though. I just faced Regiseal, which is the main thing I want to desperately not Dragon Breath. I probably do just surf. It's bad into water absorb, but like, I'm pretty far ahead against Lapras. Vaporeon, I'm also not going to lose too easily at all. It's purely for viewers, yeah. I mean, if I want to look up a set, it is easier for me to open OBS, but it would be even easier to just have the spreadsheet open, right? Yeah, should have used Dragon Breath, but that's fine. How much damage should we do there? Pretty sure it's 2 or 3. 1 and 4 are both very bulky. It only matters because of Quick Claw Earthquake. I might want to go Quag. Quick Claw Earthquake crit. Downside of going Quag is if I'm wrong about it being 1 and 4, it can actually set up. Bum, 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 bum. Reversal Perishong was high risk. Consider dual streaming. Unfortunately, I don't have the internet for it. And I'd have to pay for a splitter. I think if I have a hype stream, I might just stream it to YouTube though. Okay, we're not gonna worry too much about the Quick Claw Earthquake crit. That's not something I can really play around. If it happens, I'll have to use Curse twice, I guess. Okay. Do I switch here? There's no issue, right? Max self hits, and it's gonna perish on before then anyway. Just don't miss the bright powder. Easy. It's Lexi. Why does this Gardevoir not have Thunder Punch? Or Thunderbolt? It's... I don't know. I can't tell you the logic behind how the Frontier sets are made. Okay, what do I want to do here? I think the best thing to do is to not let the double team get out of hand, but I also don't love going into Toxic. It is much more likely to double team though. It is free spirited, so I mean it's not gonna make a big difference. It's probably 4 that it's the least likely actually because of high risk. What would I do if I switched and it calm minded? I probably have to use Curse, right? If I switch and it double teams, I might have to switch again. Oh no, I've just noticed something. Oh no. My earpod. No, it's gone. I've broken it. That happened earlier today. Yeah, might be a synchronized moment then. Quag is also male. Feels wrong to stay in. Feels very wrong. Okay. That's my answer. Just quick claw, crit, earthquake, easy. If that hits. If that hits. Random within the generation of the game. So if a Pokemon is 7-1, male to female, like the starters or an evolution, then it's more likely to be male, of course. And if a Pokemon is 100% female, like Blissey, it's going to be female. But apart from that, it's random, yeah. Arcanine coming in. I'm at 70. I should survive everything. Yeah, Arcanine 3 is modest, so maybe Arcanine 3 can get me, but that's it, right? For that, I just want to go Kingdra. Crunch, Death Drop, and Paralysis and Crit is enough reasons to stay in, actually. Yeah. Okay, that's also a good reason to stay in. Body Slam. Not very interested in keeping Quagsire alive. No King's Rock. There are no slow and steady sets I can see. So it can be anything. Hmm. Okay, it is one. That's slightly concerning. Okay, good. I was not worried about you attacking, I was worried about using Amnesia. Okay. Slow and steady. Do I want to take Blissey too? I don't think so. Warlord is a weird lead for slow and steady. Just don't want to misplay into Warlord too. I think I honestly just Dragon Breath again. It's quite likely to start choking with Curse at the wrong moment. I don't like switching on the Fisher sets. Much rather just Dragon Breath, Thunderbolt them. Okay. Double it. And if I paralyze, I stay faster. Lucky. Unfortunately slower. It's guaranteed to slam me. I don't want God of War to get paralyzed. It is, yeah. Okay, amazingly, we both did not paralyze. It's just pretty unlikely. Mischievous, but it's very likely 2 or 3. It could be 1 because of slow and steady, but it's very likely 2 and 3. If something gets trapped, I think I'm happy at being Kingdra. I've used up my Chesto. Yes, yeah. It can. So Mischievous 2 fulfills it on its own. It's not 4, obviously. I'm just going to, because I'm not scared of 2 exploding. I'm just going to attack. Okay, it's 1. Haley. I should always win. I don't care about getting a potato berry. God of War's faster. Okay. Oh yeah, the track is gonna break on Noland as well. One day I'll fix that. Water battles flow, so it's a rain team essentially. I mean, Woolrain can also be hail, but very likely, very likely it's a rain team. Okay. It could be a mon with Sunny Day and then a mon with Rain Dance and then a random third mon. One random water. Okay, well, Tentacle can't be the weather set, so both of the mons in the back have to be weather. It's actually quite useful to know that. I really want to switch, but I really don't want to switch into Giga Drain. I really don't want to switch Gardevoir into Sludge Bomb. It's once again, it's sort of like the mid-ground play. It's not a good play overall. Is to just Dragon Breath. At least it's not too bad as a Mirror Coat. Mirror Coat is not that likely though. 10-2. We don't talk about 10-2. It's unbeatable. Yes. So depends on the battle's flow is the 7th style. So this trainer could also be high risk, high return, for example. But it can't be 3 different things because that then becomes flexibly adaptable. Barrier. Um, it's quite a serious thing to just go quag, isn't it? I don't like switching quag into confuse ray. Like water absorb is pretty useful for the whatever the water type with its weather move is. Water absorb is probably really important there. But I also have Thunderbolt Gardevoir. Like I don't need quag. Let's stay in one more turn. Ideally, I paralyze it. Okay. Okay, so the middle ground of I don't paralyze, but I get confused. I think I switch now. Switch an earthquake. Very greedy to do anything but earthquake against confuse ray. So it's Lapras 6. Huh. My gut is just to kill it. Final one is also weather. Lapras 6 is broken, right? It's faster than me, it's gonna break. If the most powerful move is Blizzard, it breaks. Okay. That's a little bit weird with how Water Absorb works. But basically it's quite likely to rain. So good news about Rain Dance is that it means that Hydro Pump is seen as the strongest move whenever it guesses my ability wrong. Or Quick Claw. It guessed right, okay. I think it's worth Quag's life to die. To avoid any kind of Blizzard freeze hacks. Okay, no luck on the Water Absorb randomness. Who would I rather lead? Given that it's raining, it feels like it definitely should be Kingdra. Blastoise. So it has to be Blastoise 1. It's the only one with a weather move. Can't imagine losing. I'd have to misclick. Which can happen. I should probably imagine that happening, because it definitely can happen. I'll play this properly, why not? The overlay is going to break here. Because the text that the assistant gives you after you get a win just before Noland is different than the regular text. And despite what it might seem like, the stream overlay is not actually that clever. We just look for certain sentences, and if we match those sentences, we like increase the streak number or something. It's very simple. I mean, it wouldn't be very difficult to fix it, but to fix it, I kind of need to like test it on Noland, and right now I can't test it on Noland without doing it on different save file. So what was that? That was Lapras 6, Blastoise 1, and 10 to 1. It was the barrier. No. It's not a bad start. I think I like just having the outright chance to just kill Aero 3 and 4 with Surf. And Aero 1 is whatever. Aero 2 is the annoying one. If Aero 2 crits me, I am in a little bit of trouble then. Hopefully it Ancient Powers and then I can go Quag. But if not, that is pretty bad. And there's also the King's Rock chance again, but I can't do anything about that. I'm definitely not Dragon Breathing. Okay. It's Aero 1, I think. Aero 2 would do much more than that. How do I feel about the switch? It would be a switch, and I'd also be taking Aerial. I could just rest. Could just rest it. I'm a little bit nervous about giving it another chance to get an Ancient Power boost, though. It's difficult to say how important it is to rest or not. It probably is better to rest. There's a little bit of risk associated with it, but it probably is better to rest. Don't you dare. Okay, good. Of course you crit me, so the healing was pointless. This is roughly the HP I'd be at if I didn't do anything. There's Crobat in. Okay. That crit might be quite meaningful. I think the priority here is just not to let Crobat 2 run away with the game with double teams, right? Probably just Ice Beam. It might be better to Dragon Breath though. But I really want to push it below 70% if it is Crobat 2. If I can paralyze it, it's kind of over. Crobat 2 is also very annoying because it stops me from option the Quag switch. It's not King's Rocks. It's not Crobat 1. If I'm going to get unlucky against Crobat 2, I'll need to hit it more than twice anyway. Like, if Crobat leads... It doesn't matter if it leads Confusing or Double Team, because I'm always scared about doing the other one anyway. Particularly, actually, if it's Double Team. I kind of have to stay in anyway. I would rather front load the option on the Paralysis, surely. Against Crobat 2. Thinking about it more. No way, dude. Just... What the hell? Oh no. This match is going to come down to not getting crit and not having a Bright Powder activate. Can't believe it crit. What the fuck? Aero also crit me. That's the only reason it matters. Ace and Bomb crit. Is there a better plan than just using Psychic? Because Crobat just has to confuse Ray Quagsire and I'm in huge trouble. And Gardevoir's not that fast. I can't assume that Gardevoir also beats the final Pokemon, even at low HP. I probably do need Quagsire for the last Pokemon. Like, there's a little bit I know. Little bit I know based on Crobat being the switch in for Kingdra, but not much really. Yeah, just hit. Just hit. I don't think I can switch. It's gonna Shadow Ball. I can't switch. Like, what would I do? I'd switch Curse, Double Edge, Double Edge. Quagsire's gonna faint. And I have to, if we Bright Powder, and I have to not get confused. I guess Quick Claw Curse would go quite hard, right? But honestly, if I'm going to Quick Claw Curse, I maybe want that to happen on turn 1 after Gardevoir faints. I probably will lose though if I do self-hit again. Yeah, so we lost that 50-50. We'd have to lose another one. And then Quagsire also have to lose. But Quagsire probably will lose. There is the other option of going Triple Curse. Triple Curse and then one them Quick Claws, like one of the first 2 Quick Claws. I can go Triple Curse and one them Quick Claws and then I Double Edge. And I probably need a Double Edge on a final one. I can't believe Aero and Crobat both crit Kingdra. Oh. What we do is just click the move when the AI is not expecting it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We got the bright powder. We got the bright powder miss. We lived the Shadow Ball. That was quite funny. We would have lived Shadow Ball, but that is quite a funny miss. Can I switch? Like, Vileplume 4 is quiet. I'm always fast. I think I just... It can't be 2, which would be the reason of switching. Vileplume 3 is whatever. It's Vileplume 4 that has a chance to win. And I beat it by not self-hitting. Is it broken, Vileplume 4? What even is that berry? It's Persianberry. The heal confusion from Pedal Dance. It's not broken. I think I switch. Because if I self-hit and it's Vileplume 4, I can lose. I kind of have to self-hit twice or get self-hit into Quick Claw. Yeah, I think I switch always. Because Vileplume 3 is not a problem. Valploom 1 is not a problem. All the same. Solid. We Quick Claw win this Quick Claw speed tie. Unlucky. Was it better to switch last turn? It was better to switch, right? Because then I don't lose to Quick Claw crit. I should have switched. Wilt Guard of Iron to the Solar Beam, because Quagsire safely wins because... Well, actually no, because Valploom can miss. Valploom could have missed Solar Beam and then I could actually lose again. What happened here? Yeah, cheater. The overlay is using the new Persianberry Spite, is it? Wait, let me check that. Again, I don't look at the overlay. Yes, I only have one. I only have one of them though. Anyway. What a cursed game that was. It's funny, isn't it, how I feel like Nolan gets I feel like Nolan's actually luckier than the other trainers. I know it's not true. Was it better to switch though? Because if I get a 10% miss, I'm in the same position where I'm dead to like crit. So I just make myself 9 times more likely to win by switching, right? It's weird. Yeah, it's weird. Right, can I raid anyone? Is anyone playing? Is Zarian still live? Twitch just not loading. Instead, it's just loading ads. Yeah, let's raid Zarian. Zarian, you. The Breloom was a while ago, yeah. Weird stream, but if we don't lose, we don't lose. Cool.